All right, it's 8:23 in the evening. I am on Aubrey Lake. Got on about 10 minutes ago. Already made my way about 1.5 kilometers down the lake. Solo paddling here, Aubrey Falls Provincial Park, Mississagi River system. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get into Rocky Island Lake tomorrow, maybe get up to the Wenebegon River. But right now, just looking for a campsite before the sun sets on us here. Looks like a gorgeous night. Great way to start the trip off here. Really calm. Peepers are out. So yeah, let's go find a campsite and see what we can do. The plan for my solo spring trip would see me paddle 85 kilometers through northeastern Ontario's Algoma Highlands. Putting in on the Wenebegon River and Aubrey Lake, I would paddle south to the Mississagi River and the impoundment at Rocky Island Lake. Once on Rocky Island, I head northeast, paddling through an island-studded landscape of exposed rocks and windswept pines. I would then journey north, up 7 Mile Bay, in search of an old portage that would take me over to the Wenebegon River. The downstream portion of my canoe trip would be marked by mainly placid waters, but the final 3 kilometers of the Wenebegon potentially offered up some thrilling rapids, still flushing from the spring melt. My light is starting to fade. It's 9 o'clock on the dot, and still haven't found a campsite yet. So I think what we're gonna do is probably have to just find a suitable spot and carve one in the bush. This point over here looks kind of nice. Let's go check it out. It's got a beach. All right, found this super old site. There's trees growing out of the fire ring, but it has this amazing view of these cliffs across from me and the sun setting through the trees over there. What an awesome spot. A1 gorgeous. Good morning. It is a rainy, foggy, misty day here, and we're on Aubrey Lake. Gonna try to get up to Rocky Island Lake today. I'm gonna see how far we go. Originally I wanted to do a loop trip, but I had knee surgery about 3 weeks ago, so I really don't want to portage too much, and there's a bit of an unknown to get from Rocky Island out to the river I want to head down. It's about 1,000-meter portage. I'm not sure if it's going to exist. I don't really feel like bushwhacking with a canoe with my knee in this condition. It's getting better. I don't want to set myself back another couple months. We're just starting tripping season right now, so we'll see how the first portage goes. That one's supposed to be well maintained around a dam at Rocky Island there. We're gonna hit the water and make our way down the lake. See how it goes. It is misty, it is foggy, it's a little chilly, but you know what? We're on the water, so that's all that counts. Haven't seen anyone this morning at all. Just a couple loons, a couple birds. It's pretty quiet. You know, this being an access lake with a highway, about anywhere from 5 kilometers to 200 meters off that right shore there. It's pretty quiet. Not a lot of cars drive 129. Nice for a little extra solitude for me here. Fairly easy to get to too. Something else. gorgeous view, man. Cliffs everywhere around here on Aubrey Lake. A gorgeous lake. Roughly 2.5 billion years ago, a great range of mountains sprawled across eastern Canada. Today, the legacy of these ancient peaks is represented by the stunning bluffs and canyons of the Algoma Highlands. These rocks are among the oldest in the world, and over time have worn and weathered to a tiny fraction of their historical size. Today, towering upwards of 100 meters above the water, they're still an impressive sight to behold. See where Aubrey Lake takes us today. Make our way downstream and into the mist. Should be an excellent day. Alright, we have made it to Rocky Island Lake. A little later in the day. Might just stay on this lake and then head back the other way instead of looping up to the river. That portage was a little harder on the knee. Oh man, turned out to be a gorgeous day though. Not gonna complain. What a gorgeous day, man. You got a tailwind, like I can't believe that. I never get tailwinds. The sun is out. She's gone 26.5K. It's more than I was thinking I was gonna go. So I guess I'm pretty much set on doing the river. This just pushed me well along. Making good time. I think I'm gonna try it. So we'll see what's in store for us when we get there. So, I've gone about 30 clicks and I've come across a great campsite just in time because it is getting nutty windy out there. There's whitecaps out there, they're starting to pick up. Crazy, man. This is a well-used spot though, tons of firewood, good spots for the tent. Little sketchy widowmakers here. There's a kitchen. Pretty awesome. And a thunderbox back there too, so I think this will do just fine. Oh, beautiful backcountry pad thai for dinner. Awesome. Lots of fresh vegetables in there. As the evening hours unfolded, the winds died down, and I unwound in the quiet solitude of the calm spring glow. Tomorrow would be a hard push, no matter what. A minimum of 45 kilometers of paddling lay ahead, and the existence of a portage connecting 7 Mile Bay to the Wenebegon River was still an unknown. After paddling this far into the reaches of Rocky Island Lake, I was determined to continue on to the river. No matter what lay before me tomorrow, it promised to be a day full of adventure. Good morning. It is a gorgeous Sunday. All the wind from last night blew away, thankfully, and we have just a light breeze. Beautiful sun here. I'm going to try to make my way to the river today. It looks like there are some trails that will connect Rocky Island Lake with the Wenebegon River. So we're going to see how it goes. It's a bit of a gamble because it's 15 kilometers up there, and if it's a hard bush slog, well, we'll see how that goes actually. I've got some backup options in place to get out of here if need be, but the goal is to get on the river, run the river back down to Aubrey Lake. So wish me luck today. It looks like we're gonna do a lot of paddling, maybe less video. We'll see how it goes. 7-mile day we go. Into the headwind. Trying to get to that portage. See what we can do. So, Rocky Island is rocky and full of islands. Quite an aptly named lake. Awesome scenery around here. Much easier to spot now. Walk in the park, man. Beauty. It's a nice wide double track trail. Just awesome. This is great shape for a portage. This route is mint. Oh, I'm on a portage somewhere in the woods. I mean, what do I really do when I'm solo? I sing to myself, I guess. Talk to the camera and just listen to the birds. I sound like a nutcase. Just out of the corner of my eye, I spotted an old trail, and it kind of deked down and paralleled the road for a bit. But it's well used. A lot of martin boxes and stuff, so I assume there's a trapper who regularly walks this trail. Time to get that canoe. Only 2 portages on this trip, and they're pretty damn easy, thankfully. It's a little more tricky to find if you don't know what you're looking for, but good trails. That's what it's like portaging a decked canoe. It's really not as bad as the camera makes it look. All right, made it to the river. That wasn't such a bad trail after all. You do this in a weekend, really compressed like I am, or a little more relaxing long weekend or 4-day trip. All right, on the river. And the river is flowing pretty high and fast right now. So we're gonna see if we get any white water ahead. So looking at the sat map before I did this trip, looked like there was a couple maybe class 1 rapids, nothing too crazy, but the levels are really high on this river right now and it's moving at a good clip. So I'd imagine there's gonna be some decent pushier whitewater down there. I talked to a buddy of mine who paddled the river in its entirety and said, yeah, the end's a bit of a wild ride, so have fun. That's why I brought the decking, just for that. Dude, that's a big ass rapid. We're gonna have to scout that. That's a pretty beefy drop, man. Whew. Wow. Here we go. Point of no return now. Wish me luck, please. final 3 kilometers of the Wenebegon River was flushing from the spring melt. Pushy waves and a lengthy continuous set of whitewater were a welcome change of pace from the calm waters that characterize the majority of this route.
Oh, those standing waves, man. Woo! Man, I'm ever glad I got the spray deck. Those wave trains are a lot of fun, man. Woohoo! Beats the hell out of a portage, that's for sure. Oh man, I love me some whitewater. This is a big class 3, and if I get my line right, I'm okay, but if not, I'm going for a swim. Oh, hell no. I think I got this in the bag, but these rapids are always tricky, man. Wow! Get me over. Wow! Holy f***, that was fun! Holy sh**! Oh my dear Lord, that was a lot of fun.
Aubrey Lake. Gorgeous. Just amazing.